I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help. Great! Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy. Oh, certainly, Your Majesty. Then consider this armored vault suit to be Megaton's gift to your mighty empire. However, you may consider going incognito. People around here don't always take kindly to monarchy, you know. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested? Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With mean, mean words. All right then. Now I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old Super-Duper Mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results. While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Come back soon.
And I mean forever. If I have to hold
It's go.
crazy,
Stop moving around so
me.
much.
Sure, I'm crazy.
Ow.
Crazy in love. And
Because one dog ain't enough, and two is too low. It's me, three dogs. How you kids handling post-apocalypse today? Seems we've got a bit of news. Just listen to this. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since our boys in Power Armor kicked those Enclave bastards out of Project Purity and started that baby chugging. Now, y'all remember James, right? Father of 101? Well, 3-Dog has learned that back in the day, James' wife had a dream. See, she was a scientist too. Worked on that project. You know what she wanted? The waters of life. Free and clean. For any and all. God, ain't that beautiful? But even better, it's finally happened. The water is clean and hell yeah, it's free. Ow! Just a little patience, children. As I speak, the Brotherhood is working with Rivet City Security to get that fresh water to the wasteland. The caravans are coming. So get your glasses ready, children. This round's on me. Thanks for listening, children. This is 3-Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio-Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Time once again for an important GNR public service announcement. Remember, children, when the raiders come, there ain't no shame in locking your doors, barricading the windows, and cowering under the nearest bed. When these psychos come to play, they have one thing on their minds: making your life as fucking miserable as humanly possible. Raiders can't be bargained or reasoned with. And ain't no use surrendering, because they'll just shoot you anyway. So run, hide, or fight if you've got the balls and the guns. But for God's sake, don't go waving the white flag. They'll just strangle you with it. And now, some music. This...
Back home. Back home. the scrappiest, the jokes the snappiest, the folks the happiest way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead. I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. Grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest, the heart's the singiest way back home. Owls are the hootiest, the plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest, the green's the funniest, the smile's the sunniest way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead. I really must confess. I'm a weary
Out with
exile.
this! Don't kill me!
The food is the spreadiest, the wine is the merriest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest, the life the liveliest. Way back, way back, way back home. Oh my God! I don't want to die!
Look where you're going. Leave me out of that girl's crazy experiments. I don't get paid enough for that.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food medicine from that Super-Duper Mart? Really? Oh, that's a shame. I guess it was an obvious place for people to get food, so it all got taken long ago, huh? Still, good work checking it out. And have some food, as thanks for the work. It's a shame you didn't find any there. I still need to study a living specimen with radiation poisoning. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy? Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that. Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course. Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Land, and we're here for you. And now a super important public service announcement. Just
Let those who dwell here in his favored
Ghouls are people too.
land attend now to the words of the prophet of Adam.
Who's been exposed to an
Come
ungodly amount
forth
of
and
radiation.
drink the waters of the globe, for this ancient weapon of
Sure,
war
they may look like hideous zombies from the
is
monsters,
our salvation.
but their hearts,
It is
their
the very
souls,
symbol
their
of Adam's
tears are all
glory.
very much human.
Let it serve
So
as a
please,
reminder of
give
the
me one of the
division that has
cavalry
occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come.
Ah, yes. One
Give
important
your
caveat
bodies to
here.
Adam, my friend.
Those feral
Release
fools that
yourself to
prefer
his
the dark,
power,
dank underground,
feel his
they are
glow,
basically
and be
mindless zombies.
divided.
So kill as many as you damn well
There shall be
please.
no tears,
And
no
now,
sorrows,
some
no
music.
suffering.
How
For
about
in the
some
division,
easy
we
living
shall see our
from
release
everyone's
from the pain
favorite
and
songstress,
hardships of this
Billie
world.
Holiday.
Yea, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be washed away in Adam's glow, burned from you in the fire of his brilliance. Each of us shall give birth to a billion stars, formed from the mass of our wretched and filthy bodies. Each of us shall be mother and
Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? Or a bit over the Geiger counter? Not even for humanity? Not even for science? Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? Or a bit over the Geiger counter? I can tell you're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up. Oh, you poor dear, putting on a brave face like that. Well, don't worry, it'll all be better. And it's for a good cause. Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Oh, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.